Hey guys, I'm back. Today is Monday, October the 19th. I had surgery, vertical sleeve gastrectomy on Friday, October 16th, 2020. And this is day 3 post-op. Excuse me. I stayed 2 nights in the hospital and was discharged yesterday. They offered me to go home after 1 night in the hospital, but I was having a lot of difficulty keeping anything down. I couldn't keep anything down. They even tried to give me some pain medication. Came right back up. So everything they provided was through my IV. The experience was rough, very, very rough. I've never had a surgery before. And honestly, as soon as I woke up, all I could think was, oh my God, what did I do? It was just like an instant feeling of regret. And that's why I'm recording this video for you guys now. I don't know when you'll see it, but I just wanted to be honest. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube where people said they woke up and didn't feel any pain and they were just walking around. And, I'm sure that is their story. That was not my story. The pain wasn't terrible when I got up. I was in pain, but it was somewhat bearable because I was medicated, but I was very much out of it because of the anesthesia. And I spent 2 days probably sitting in the hospital chair, reclining back and forth when needed. I did get up and walk as often as I could when I wasn't asleep. I would do a couple of laps. A lot of it, honestly, I don't really remember because I was so in and out. Because of COVID, I was there by myself. They had visiting hours from like 3 to 7, but my surgeon and where I was getting the procedure is about an hour from where I live. So it didn't really make sense for my family to drive there. In my mind, it didn't make sense for them to drive there for such a short amount of time and have to turn back around and then keep kind of going back and forth. Another thing is I was really concerned about their safety. I didn't really want them coming into the hospital and potentially putting themselves at risk. So I stayed by myself. I know a lot of you guys recorded videos and things while you were in the hospital, but honestly, I couldn't even look at my phone. Like, I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb because I just felt completely out of it. I felt so uncomfortable. And the IV that they had was a lot because when I got there, my surgery was scheduled for 9:30. I arrived at 7:30 as instructed. The schedule had gotten shifted, so they took me back at 8:30. So it was like literally stepped in the hospital, like boom, boom, boom. I drank a bottle of water that morning just to make sure I was hydrated enough. And before surgery day, I was taking in at least 100 plus ounces of water a day. But I drank a bottle that morning just because, I wanted to make sure that my my veins would be okay. And so I don't know what happened with that, but either I wasn't hydrated or I was just anxious and my veins were constricted, but they probably stuck me like 7 to 8 times trying to get the IV started. It was very painful. And they ended up putting it in my hand. And you can see my hand is super swollen. This whole arm was. I've been putting ice on it, and it's been going down, but it's still very, very swollen. I slept well last night, being my first night home. But yeah, guys, this is rough. This is rough, and I knew it was major surgery, but I just want to be transparent. My first thoughts were, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And honestly, I planned on getting a breast reduction eventually. And, maybe even some other skin surgery, depending on how much weight I lose. Hell, I was even doing this so that I could have kids one day and be in a healthier weight range. But after everything that's happened, I don't want any of that. I can't even imagine going into the hospital for another surgery. Maybe my feelings around that will change, but I'm documenting this so I know how I felt. I'm not in a lot of pain. I haven't had any pain medication since Saturday. Today's Monday. But the doctor did send me home with acid blockers, nausea medication, pain medication, and the blood thinner injections. The injections and the acid blocker are the only required ones, along with multivitamin and the calcium. And I already take like an allergy pill every day. So those are 5 things that I have to take. And then the nausea and the pain medication are as needed. I haven't needed them. After Saturday, the nausea calmed down a whole lot. And then I was able to pass gas. I was able to use the bathroom and everything like that. I didn't have a bowel movement, but I was able to urinate, but I was like not taking anything in. So the only thing coming out were IV fluids and the little bit of water and ice chips that I was kind of taking in. But today I woke up, when I got home last night, I didn't take any of the medication because I had been in the hospital for most of the day. So I said, my sister sat everything out for me so we can have a plan starting today. So I woke up this morning, took my first round of medicine. This is Isopure, 20 grams of protein. I'm supposed to be getting in 48 to 60 ounces of liquid. And that can include protein sources. So this was about 12 ounces here. So my goal is to do this and then maybe mix the Isopure with a Gatorade, because the Gatorade has been really good for me, and tea. In the hospital, they gave me just some regular old basic Lipton tea with nothing in it, and my stomach loved it. So I made some tea last night. I boiled tea last night and put it in a pitcher so I could have iced tea again today. But I made a Moroccan mint green tea. So I'm going to try that out, and hopefully that settles my stomach pretty good. If not, I'll go get some regular Lipton tea, have my sister go get it. But so here I am, guys. So I just wanted to make a video. I know it's all over the place, but just wanted to say I'm here. I'm home. I'll be off of work for 2 weeks. The doctors and nurses said, first 4 days or so are going to be the roughest. So today is, I guess, 3/4 days post-op because my surgery was so early in the morning Friday. But I'm feeling way better. I slept through the night, only got up to use the restroom and to walk. And I left like a small Gatorade by my bed at night so that I could sip if I did get up to use the bathroom, just so I could get some liquid in me. But last night was good. I was able to sleep really well, really comfortably. I know a lot of people said don't lay down sleeping. So I got that pillow that I showed you in another video. I started on the pillow, but eventually I was kind of between that pillow and the other pillows on my bed, and it was just comfortable to lay on my side. But I switched from time to time just so I wouldn't be in the same position all night. So that went well. I forced my sister to go home last night because I was just sleeping, and I didn't want her to feel like she needed to just sit here and watch me sleep. She only lives about 15 minutes away. I thought she lived 30 minutes away, but she doesn't. Only about 16 minutes away. So she's on her way over, and she'll be working, and I'll be working on getting this protein shake down. So I'll make another video in a couple of days. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for your prayers and kind words.